dear students, welcome back to 60 out of 60 in KCET Chemistry 2025 series in just 200 days. So yes, we have almost completed half of our journey. PU2 syllabus is done. PYQ series is also going to complete with the last chapter of PU2, that is your biomolecules. So in this video, we are going to discuss top 30 questions from last 10 years of previous year questions. This will definitely help you to understand what level of questions are being asked from this particular chapter, right? So yes, and I want all of you to watch this video, see the question, pause the video, write the solution, and then check whether you have done it correct or not. Okay, so if you have not done it correct, just mark this question. The PDFs will be given in our WhatsApp channel. So for that, you need to join our WhatsApp channel. Link is there in the description section. So study in this way so that you can test yourself and you can also do 30 problems practice. Okay, so yes, now without any further delay, let's get started with the first question. So the first question is from the topic of carbohydrates. So sucrose is dextrorotatory, but after hydrolysis the mixture shows levorotatory. This is because of. So question was asked in 2023. Concept is mutar-rotation. Super easy question. 30 seconds is more than enough for this question. So if you remember, sucrose, when you hydrolyze, okay, what do we get? Sucrose, when you hydrolyze, we get fructose and glucose, right? Fructose is levorotatory and glucose is dextrorotatory, but the levorotatory of fructose is more than the dextrorotatory of glucose. Okay, so that is why the overall solutions becomes now levorotation. So the answer here will be levorotation of fructose is more than the dextrorotatory of glucose. Now where can you do mistake here? The mistakes are possible if you get confused with which is which is levorotatory and which is dextrorotatory. Okay, that you need to remember. Clear? So that is what I have written. Confusion can be there with the rotations, but yes, if you have remembered, if you have studied thoroughly, then there is no doubt. Next question number 2, that is C1C4 glycosidic bond is not found in. Okay, so 2020 question. This is also very easy question on the glycosidic linkage. So all the I can say disaccharides, polysaccharides, which carbon is linked to which carbon, that you must remember. Make a table and write down. Okay, so if you see in sucrose, we have C1 to C2 linkage. Okay, so that is why option number A will be the correct answer. Here options I have written in this way. The place where you can do wrong is if you do not remember the structures correctly. Okay, fine. Next question, the two forms of D-glucopyranose are called. So 2018 question, we know this is called as anomers, right? Option number B will be the correct answer. This is also super easy question. 30 seconds direct definition based question, so there is no chance of doing any mistake here. Okay, next, so you can see a similar question was asked in the current year, that is 2024, that alpha D glucose and beta D glucose are dash. So they are also your anomers. So correct answer here will be option number D. Same level question, very easy question. Okay, next question number 5, again about glycosidic linkage, involved in the linking of amylose parts of the starch. So in amylose, if you know, we have C1C4 alpha linkage. Okay, so correct answer here will be option number D. This question is also very easy. 30 seconds time, easily you can solve this question. Next question, glycosidic linkage present in sucrose. Okay, so there are so many glycosidic linkage questions are there. 2017 this question was asked. This is also super easy question. So sucrose, just now we discussed C1 and C2, right? So we can eliminate this C1 C4 options. Okay, C1 of alpha glucose and C4 of beta fructose. Okay, so that is also wrong because we have C4. This is also wrong. Option A is the correct answer. Okay, next, which of the following gives positive Fehling solution test? So first of all, you have to remember for positive Fehling test. Okay, so let me first tell you, this question was asked in 2016. Okay, it is easy question, but you should know about reducing and non-reducing sugars. Now, positive Fehling test will be given by those who have free aldehyde group. Okay, if there is free aldehyde group in the ketones, okay, free aldehyde group in the sugar, then they will give you positive Fehling test. Okay, now who can give this one? Either it should be a monosaccharide, okay, or it should be a reducing sugar. Okay. Monosaccharide, you know many examples, you can easily guess. But how can you find out reducing sugar? For reducing sugar, you need to have what? Hemiacetal group. If there is a hemiacetal group is present, then that sugar is reducing sugar and it can give you positive Fehling test. Now, what is the meaning of hemiacetal group? We have studied in the aldehydes chapter. If we have COH and OR, okay, then this one can give you a positive Fehling test. Okay, now let us see the option here. So you can see glucose. Glucose is a monosaccharide and it has a free aldehyde group. So that is why option number B will be the correct answer here. Okay. Next, glycogen is. So glycogen, sorry, this is polysaccharide concept, 2015 question. A structural polysaccharide, structurally similar to amylopectin but extensively branched. A polymer of beta D glucose units, structurally very much similar to amylopectin. Okay, so the most appropriate answer will be structurally similar to amylopectin but extensively branched. Okay, next, question number 9, the statement that is not correct. Okay, you should be very careful whether it is asked correct or incorrect. Question was asked in 2014. Okay, so it is all in general about carbohydrates. All the points have been given you. Aldose or ketose sugars in alkaline medium do not isomerize. Okay, let us see the next statement. Carbohydrates are optically active. This is true statement. Pentaacetate of glucose does not react with hydroxylamine. This is also correct, and this is how they came to know, or they concluded that there can be another cyclic structure can also exist. So this was the limitation of the open chain structure, right, if you remember. Next, lactose has glycosidic linkage between C4 of glucose and C1 of galactose. Yes, this is also correct statement. This statement is wrong, that is they do not undergo isomerism in the alkaline medium. So option number A is the correct answer. If you have seen in the alkaline medium, the chain and the ring structures are formed, so they are definitely isomerization. So that is why option number A is incorrect statement. Next, we are coming to proteins now. Question number 10, one of the following is an essential amino acid. So 2015 question. So answer here is isoleucine. There is no chance of any error here because this is direct definition based question. You just need to remember the examples and then take the answer. Okay. So let us see the next question now. That is, one second. Yeah. Which of the following is generally water insoluble? Okay, so we have studied water insolubility in two tests. That is, one is your vitamin B and C are water soluble and all other vitamins are insoluble. And about proteins, we have studied that globular proteins are soluble whereas fibrous proteins are insoluble, right? So 2019 question, very easy question. So answer will be option number A. So you have to remember here fibrous, okay, is soluble, globular proteins are, sorry, fibrous is insoluble and this is soluble. This is what when we are talking about proteins. Okay. Now if we talk about vitamins, okay, so in vitamins we have also two categories on the basis of solubility. So you can revise. I'm writing like this so it will be easy for you to revise. So vitamin B and C are soluble, okay, and we have A, D, E and K as insoluble. Okay. Now if you talk about one more category, that is carbohydrates. Okay. Carbohydrates also we have two things which is where we talk about solubility. So we have amylose, okay, amylose is soluble, and amylopectin, right, we have studied under starch in polysaccharides, that is insoluble. Okay, so these all things you should remember. Okay. Next, question number 12, receptors are proteins and crucial to body communication process. These receptors are embedded in, so 23 question this is, so it is all about functions of proteins. They are embedded in the cell membrane. Option A will be the correct answer. Next, correct order of match between column X and column Y. So vitamins, one table is given about deficiency diseases, that is very important. Every year we get questions from that particular table, whether it is source or disabled diseases or deficiency diseases or their chemical names. Okay, so everything you must remember properly. So this question was asked in 23. Okay, this is also very easy question on the basis of deficiency if you have remembered the table properly. So vitamin A causes night blindness, so 1 is 3, so we can eliminate option number A and B. Next, vitamin D is related to bones, that is osteomalacia, so that is 2 is 4, here it is different, so option number D will be the correct answer. Next, vitamin K. Next we have vitamin E, that is your muscular weakness, and vitamin K is increased blood. Okay. Next question, cirrhosis and digestive disorders are due to the deficiency of. Again, it is all about vitamins, they are deficiency diseases, so that is because of riboflavin. So this is also very important question. Next, vitamin that helps in clotting of blood is. So this is about the functions. Question was asked in 2019. Vitamin K is that which is responsible for the clotting of blood. So correct answer is option number D. Next, pick the wrong statement from the following. Okay, you need to pick the wrong statement. So it is in total all clubbed together vitamins, different points have been given. So, consumption of citrus fruit and green leafy vegetables in food prevents scurvy. Okay, so here you have to remember, find a wrong statement. Okay, asked in 2017, this question was asked. So, citrus fruit is rich in vitamin C, and vitamin C deficiency causes scurvy. So, if we take citrus fruit, then we will have vitamin C and then we can prevent scurvy, right? So, that is why this statement is correct. Next, deficiency of vitamin B6 results in convulsions. So this is also a direct question, a direct statement, that is also correct. Next, sources of vitamin B1 are yeast, milk, green vegetables and cereals. This is also correct. Next, deficiency of vitamin D causes xerophthalmia. So just now we discussed deficiency of vitamin D causes osteomalacia, right? Not xerophthalmia. So that is why this is the wrong statement and option number D will be the correct answer. So again you can see from vitamins, so easy and deficiency based questions are being asked. Next, coming to hormones. So thyroxine produced in the thyroid gland is an iodinated derivative of. So this question was asked in 2023, moderate level question. This question you can answer if you have learnt NCERT line by line. Okay, so it is a derivative of tyrosine, that is option number C. This statement is given in the NCERT book, you need to check today if you haven't remembered. Next, hypothyroidism is caused due to the deficiency of. So it is again due to the deficiency of thyroxine. 2020 question, this is also directly there in your book. So we have two cases, hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism, based on the deficiency of thyroxine. So option number B will be the correct answer here. Next, which institute has approved the emergency use of 2-deoxy-D-glucose as additive therapy to COVID-19 patients? So this is actually, you can say, a general awareness questions. 2022 corona time was there, it was over. So here you should know it is option number A, that is Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Okay. Next, hormones are secreted by ductless glands of human body. Iodine containing hormone is. Okay, so this is again 2017 question, that is your thyroxine. Very easy, direct definition, or you can say from that hormones part, if you study, it is like half a page of paragraph is there. If you study, then you can answer all these questions very easily. Okay, so I can say easy questions, 30 seconds is enough. Question number 21. Which of the following vitamins is not stored in the adipose tissue? So here just we discussed vitamins we can classify in two categories, that is your water soluble, right? Water soluble, and we have fat soluble. Okay, under water soluble we have vitamin B and C, and under fat soluble we have A, D, E and K, right? So now if it is water soluble, when you urinate, when you sweat, okay, these vitamins can be lost from the body. Okay, so that is why these vitamins cannot be stored in the body. So here you can see A, D, E can be stored, but vitamin B cannot be stored, so that is why option number A. 2020 question, again a very easy question. Next, coming to the hormones, the female sex hormone which is responsible for the development of secondary female characters and participates in the control of menstrual cycle. So 24 question, again a very easy question based on the female and male sex hormones that we have. So the correct answer here is your estradiol. Here is no testosterone is your male hormone. Okay, so male hormone, this hormone is responsible for the secondary sexual characters in male, whereas estradiol is responsible for the characters in the females. Okay, fine. Next, coming to the last biomolecule in the book, that is nucleic acids. So here if you see a nucleic acid, whether DNA or RNA, gives on complete hydrolysis two purine bases, two pyrimidine bases, a pentose sugar and a phosphoric acid. Nucleotides which are intermediate products in the hydrolysis contain. Okay, so this question was asked in 2022 based on the nucleoside hydrolysis, very easy question. So here if you know DNA, okay, is made, or RNA is made up of nucleotides, okay, and nucleotides have three parts in them. Okay, one is your nitrogen bases, then you have the sugar group, and then you have the phosphate group, right? So nitrogen base and sugar is called as your nucleoside group, right? Now if you see, so the question is asking, if you take any random nucleotide and you hydrolyze them, then what all products you will be getting. So first is saying either you can get a purine or pyrimidine base and orthophosphoric acid. Here they have not mentioned about the sugar, right? So that is why it is incorrect. Next, purine or pyrimidine base, a pentose sugar and a orthophosphoric acid. Yes, this is correct. Option number B is the correct answer, because when you hydrolyze a nucleotide, we will get all the three components. Next, purine or pyrimidine base and pentose sugar. So here phosphate group is missing, and here a purine base, pentose sugar and orthophosphoric acid. Here all the three components are there, but they haven't, you cannot say guarantee that it has to be a purine base. It can be a pyrimidine base as well, right? So that is why this is wrong. So that is why option number B is the most appropriate answer. Okay. Next question, RNA and DNA are chiral molecules. The chirality is due to the presence of. So 2021 question, again a easy question here. This is because of D sugar component. The sugar components are chiral molecules, so that is why the overall the nucleic acids are also chiral molecules. Okay. Next, primary structure in a nucleic acid, acid contains bases as G, A, T, G, C. The chain which is complementary to this chain is. So 2021 question, complementary of bases theory, if you know, then this is a very super easy question. Here you should know that A forms bond with T and G forms bond with C, right? This happens in case of DNA. But if you have RNA, then A will form bond with U and G will form bond with C, right? So here it is given that we have G, A, T, G and C. Now G is there and you can see T is also there, that means this is talking about DNA molecules, okay. So with G it will be A, with A it will be G. So it should start with A, right? Sorry, G forms bond with C, okay, one second, sorry. Yeah, G forms bond with C and A forms bond with T. One second, yeah. So it has to start with C. So you can see only one option is there which is starting with C. So that is why option number C will be the correct answer, but we will write it completely. So I'll get CTACG, that is option number C here, okay. Next question, in nucleic acids the nucleotides are joined together by. So here it is 2019 question, very easy fundamental linkage based question. It is by phosphodiester linkage, that is option number B. Here I want to repeat, you should remember this, that in carbohydrates, in proteins and in nucleic acids, Okay, so what are the bonds present? So just as a revise, I am doing this one. In carbohydrates we have glycosidic linkage, right? In proteins we have peptide bonds. Okay, in case of nucleic acids we have phosphodiester linkage. This question is super easy, but here the options might confuse you. You can see phosphoester, phosphodiester. Okay, so here you may do mistake, but remember it is phosphodiester linkage. So correct answer will be option number B. Next 27, the type of linkage present between the nucleotides. So you can see this question was 2019, and in 2024 the recent exam also such a simple and easy question was asked. Again here answer will be phosphodiester linkage, option number B. Okay. Next, which of the following bases is not present in DNA? So just now we have discussed that uracil is not present in DNA. It has adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. Okay, uracil is present in RNA. So the correct answer will be option number D. 2018 this question was asked. So remember, in DNA what is there? In DNA we have A, T, G and C. Okay, and what about RNA? So in RNA you have the same thing, only in case of T you have uracil and no thymine in RNA. Okay. Next, which of the following is correct about the hydrogen bonding in DNA? So again this is about complementary theory. A, T and GC will form the hydrogen bond, right? So option number A will be the correct answer, just now we discussed. Next, this is also very important and I can say tricky question. Yes, adenosine is an example of. So if you remember, purine bases and pyrimidine bases we have, right? Purine is adenine and guanine. You may do that this is an example of purine base. Here is what you can do a mistake. But if you see adenosine is given, okay, if it is adenine then it is a purine base. But when you write adenosine, we are talking about nucleoside, means here to this nitrogenous base a sugar group is already attached. Okay, so that is why the correct answer here will be option number B. Okay, adenosine. Fine. So yes students, so these were the top 30 questions from the chapter Biomolecules. So you see that in this chapter mostly questions have been asked from vitamin deficiency. So please remember that table thoroughly, learn all the sources and the deficiency diseases, and then you go for like carbohydrates, important questions are there, and then nucleic acids also very important topic. Hormones and vitamins, generally when you write board examinations we don't get more questions from there, but yes, in KCET it is very important. Okay, so yes students, that's all in this video. I hope you have found this lecture useful. You would have solved all the questions and you would have marked the questions which you didn't, and you would work on them to improve it. Okay, so that's all. Please do not forget to subscribe the channel, join the WhatsApp channel, and remember your target 60 out of 60 in KCET Chemistry. So please work hard. All the best for your preparation, and see you soon in the next class.